Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're talking bar risers versus handlebars. I've got the Enduro package on the GS and it comes with these bar risers. You can either hire them or lower them. There's two lots on there. But they don't put the handlebars forward at all, it just lifts them up. So I've gone and purchased a set of handlebars off BMW, the taller ones. So stay tuned and we'll unbox them now and see what they're all about. Okay, here's the bars. Believe it or not, they come in a box that big. Absolutely unbelievable for a set of bars. There's the BMW part number. They are taller here. And they rake back about 20mm or 30mm, I think. These are on the configurator site for the BMW r1300gs, but they're not on the accessory site of BMW. So with a bit more research, I found out the part number, because it doesn't give you the part number on the configurator site. So I've done a bit more research. Go to the part number, order them up from BMW. On the configurator site, they're £100, and these are 242 over the counter off BMW. So you work that one out. So there they are. So we'll give it a go, get them on there. Stay tuned. Okay, so what you want to be doing, you want to obviously protect your tank and your paintwork and your screen and stuff. Then we can start stripping off all the hand guards, mirrors, both sides, and start stripping down all the grips and all the control units so we can take the handlebars off. We may have to disconnect the wiring from underneath the plastics here to allow it to pull some of these off, but I've done them before with a bit of a cheat, and I'll show you how to do that later. But we're going to start stripping off this side first. Okay, you're going to need a T50 and a T30. Okay, so you strip the hand guard off on the lever, clutch lever on the left hand side. It's just obviously two bolts here holding the lever on and the reservoir, and the Torx bit on the bar end weight, and this whole unit then will just pop off. Quite simple. All you'll do then is obviously just disconnect the mirror, the blind spot activator. You take all our assembly off. So next we got to take the control unit off. Okay, so to remove this, you just peel the grip back. See that baby there? T15. If you unscrew that all the way out, you'll be able to slide this control unit, including the rubber grip, all the way off. Okay, but what we're going to do for a minute, we're just going to take it out. I'm just going to leave it all loose for a minute and just leave it on the bars. I'll show you for why in a minute. Okay, this side's all loose. It'll slide now. It won't slide all the way off though, because the wire's a little bit taut here. So we'll just leave it loose on the bars there for a second. And we'll start stripping this side. We'll take the SOS unit off and strip it all down this side, same as the other side. Okay, we're going to take the right hand side off. It's a Torx 25 to take the SOS button off. Underneath there's the two Torx 30 for the brake lever. Then it's the Torx 50 off there then, and all that assembly should come off there apart from the control units, which I'll show you to get off in a minute. Okay, once all the levers out the way, you can take this assembly off. You're going to need a small Torx screwdriver, and there's a little Torx screw up in there, which you're going to need to take out. Then the bottom cover will pop off and you'll be able to take the top off. Okay, once you've got the outer cover off, there's another small torque screw just up on there. So we take that out, this bracket then, the top switch gear comes loose then, so you just leave that loose like that. Then you take the Torx out there then to get the twist grip off. Okay, once the switch gear is all loose, leave it attached. I've taken the Torx screw out of there that goes right through for the twist grip. This is all loose now, so that'll slide off as well. So what we're going to do now, we undo the clamps on the bars. We're going to move it one way so we can take the controls off that side, slide it back the other way so we can take the controls off this side, and just lift the bars out. Okay, so if you move the bars all the way to the left, that will enable you to slide off the switch gear this side. Just put it down out the way. Okay, so it's the reverse on that to get the other side. I will slide them all the way this way so you can take the switch gear off the other side. And vice versa, if you slide the handlebars all the way to the right, you will be able to take off the left control unit because you've got plenty of excess wire there then. And there you are, pair naked bars. The reason I do it like that is then you don't have to disturb any of the harnesses down the back. I know it's a bit of a faff moving the bars back and forth, but it just saves taking and clipping all the harnesses. So at the moment I haven't unclipped any harnesses at all. The only thing I've unclipped is the mirrors, and that's it. So let's get the other bars on. Here's a comparison between the taller bars and the standard bars. These ones being the taller ones, that's the standard bars. So looks quite a lift on them. They say about 30mm, but I think they're coming back a little bit as well. So let's get them on. It's a reverse process of stripping it down. So we just move the bars across and slide this side on, and move the bars to the left and slide that side on. Put it back in the clamps and start tightening everything up. We've got the control units on both sides. Don't forget, you got to line that screw up there and pass all the way through the bar. That's the line that one up. On this side, the Torx through that one. Line that one up. Most importantly is the clamps. It's got a centralising mark on the bar and obviously the angle of degrees that you want to set it at. So when you put them down, the clamps has got to be tight on the front. Just hand tighten them down. You've got to have a gap at the back. Okay. According to the BMW website anyway. That's the way I always do them anyway. So on the bolts and the gap at the back. So we'll go ahead now and start putting all the other hardware on. And don't forget, you've got the marks here as well for your clamps and mirrors. So it's pretty self-explanatory really. So that's that screw back in that baby. So nice and tight. And the Torx screw back through to that baby. nice and tight. I can put this switch gear on now. Okay, so this is the right hand switch gear on. Don't forget you've got small torques on there and a hidden one inside. Okay, so very small torques, screwdriver type. Okay, so that's that side all together. I'm going to build up this brake lever now and put the mirror back on this side so we can complete this side. Okay, so that's the brake assembly back on, and the clutch assembly. It's quite straightforward. Obviously just 2 Torx bits. Tighten them to 8 Newton meters, it says on there on the bracket as well. Obviously there's a line on the handlebar. Obviously denotes where the edge of your bracket's got to come to. And obviously the Torx bit back in the bar end weight. And finally then it's just obviously them connect the mirror back up. Put the boot over. Same on that side. Connect that up. Pop the boot over. Once you sat on the bike and decided if you want 0 degrees or 10 degrees on the bar, don't forget gap at the back. And it's just obviously if you've got SOS. Torx back in there. Job done. So I'll just tighten everything up now and sit on the bike and took all the protection off. What you really need is a torque wrench that's going to go down that low. Just get yourself obviously a quality torque wrench, or if you borrow one or something. Obviously you don't want to be over tightening these bolts. So you do need a torque wrench that's going to go down that low. So what's left now is to obviously put the SOS cover on. Just to screw that one on there. I'll do that in a second. And take the protective off, then we're all done. Okay, there's the bars on, all done. Everything's tightened, mirrors and levers set up, SOS button back on. No ugly bar risers. So I have sat on the bike and yeah, it is a more relaxed riding position with them on. Obviously we have to see on the road, but even sat on the bike, the bar's straight, elbows got a slight bend every now, so happy with that. Obviously they do come up quite a lot and back, so quite happy with that. I was going to buy a set of Wunderlich risers, the offset ones, to bring the bars back, but I opted for the bars. I know they're a little bit more expensive, but to me it just looks a better job. But there you have it. Proof's in the pudding now. We'll give it a run on the road and see what it's like. Just keep watching. I'll be putting a set of Givy pannier racks rails on there shortly, so keep watching for that one. Anyway, ride safe out there. Thanks for watching.